afternoon. How are you guys today? I know 2 times in one day. So we're going to make some Easter banners today. So when you hop on, say hello. Let me know that you're there. Let me know if you are watching the replay. If you don't see the live box up there and you're watching the replay, let me know that you're watching the replay. So we are going to do a couple of Easter banners from a couple different things. The first one we're going to do, I've kind of got it already started just because I realized it was going to take a while to string it. But it's off of our little banners. Now our little banners come with, they're like this. They come rolled up. And they come with a little hanger and some jute. I'm not going to use the little hangers. I am using it to thread the jute through these. And let's see what else. I've got I'll let you see what I've got. I've got 5 of these, okay? So here's what I've already done. And I might have went a little overboard with my jute. So I've already started my ends, okay? And when you hop on, let me know you're there so I can say hello to you. It's a little messy. So I use the Easter egg patterns. So see, the Easter eggs are out. Well, I have 2. The Easter eggs are out, but the patterns are still available. So they're really cute on these little banner pendants for you to make banners with. Like I said, they come with a hanger where you can hang them separately, but I am stringing them together to make a banner. Now, this part right here, I made with my silhouette. I just cut this out of vinyl that I had. And so I have got, so far I've strung, oh, and I also got some of those little farmhouse beads and painting them. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Painted them the color that I needed, okay? So I will tell you, I don't know if you've ever seen me paint the beads before, but I put them on a skewer, and that's how I paint them. So far, I've already started running this through. And so then I'm right here. And here's where I said I kind of overdid it a smidge with this because I had to go through the back way. And so I didn't really know how much I needed. But I don't need this much. But that's okay. I can use it for something else. So I'm ready to run the next banner through. Oh, well, thank you, Kim. I thought it was really cute, too. And these come individually and with one little hanger. But you can just run some jute through them and make yourself a cute little banner for your fireplace or whatever. And that's a good way to use the egg patterns if you don't have eggs. Okay, so now here's what I did. I was really hoping that I had a really big eye needle, hey, Vicki, that I could run this through and run it, and so I didn't. So this is taking me a little longer than I anticipated. So I took let me find my end. I took and I wrapped some string around, wrapped some tape around my string on the end so I could thread it without it fraying. And so now what I've done is I have just I was trying to find some way to pull it through. So I just run that through the end of what's supposed to be the hanger. And then I'm just going to push it through the little banner hanger part. And then I'm just going to pull that all the way through. So all of you that we're wanting to use the egg transfer and we're out of eggs, this is a perfect use for this. I used vinyl, heat transfer vinyl for my bunnies. You wouldn't even have to do the bunnies. You could just do them just do all eggs. All right, so now this is why this is not the best. Like I said, I really would like to see if I could have looked for a big old darning needle or something. The needles I had, the eyes weren't wide enough. So now I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to go to my little painted beads. Oh, my husband's calling. Tell me he's on his way home. He'll have to wait. I have to talk to him later. Yes, Kim, I'm glad you're going to try this. I think they're cute. All right, so then I already had my pattern of a pink and no, where's my green? Okay, there's my green. A green and a turquoise. You can see our next banner is going to be pastel colors because I've got the beads already painted for it. So like I said, I overdid it on the string. but you have to thread from the end, or for some reason I thought you did. Maybe you don't. But I had to have it cut off because you had to have an end on both sides. So I cut that, and there we are. So now to get the last banner through, I'm going to take this stick that usually goes through the banner. Just pull that through so you got plenty of room. And then feed it through the banner. And then we're almost done with this one. This one I went ahead and got it almost done. The other one I have it painted. We have not chalked. I haven't chalked it yet. So then I'm going to pull this through, and now I probably can say, okay, I probably don't need but about that much, if even. And so I'm going to take me a little piece of tape. All the tape does is help your end of your, I started to say thread, but the end of your twine not to fray as you're sticking it through. Because as soon as it starts fraying, then you can't get it all the way through. All right, and so all I need now is another set of my, oh yeah. See, I didn't think to stop and look for those big old needles. I thought that I had some that were wide enough to run this through because I was making pumpkins not at Valentine's Day, at Halloween, and I had bought some big needles. But they were not quite big enough for this. But yes, it would have been nice if I had had one of those big old needles. That's what I was hoping to do. Bobbin. Huh. All right. So there we go. We got that done. Those are for the other ones. Here's my banner. Whoops. This is cute. And like I said, the rabbits are just, okay, I started out, Kim, on the last one I did, I started out knotting at the end of these, but these beads don't go through because the hole is not big enough for them to go through, but we're also going to tie a little ribbon on there. So then all I need to do at the end, let me get rid of this extra. I'll save it and use it on another project. Maybe I'll use it on the very next banner. I had a whole lot left. And then all I'm going to do at the end to get the very end part is I'm going to pull this and just loop knot it through. And that way I have my end to hang it by. All right, and so then I brought, which I haven't decided. Oh, absolutely it would. I did another project too this morning for parents that are home with kids with the little chalk chips and the little 12 cutout pieces, and you can use those and do them on the chalk chips and make like a little memory game, you know, like those ones where you turn it over and try to match them all. So I have this ribbon. So we're going to see. I don't know if I'm going to love this or not, but here's what my thought was. My thought was that in between these, I may not have cut it, well, I may not have cut it long enough. This ribbon may be too wide. I also have this. Let's see. If this one's too wide, well, I know one thing is I didn't cut it long enough. If this one is too wide, then we'll use the small one because I kind of wanted a little ribbon element, but if I can't get that, it's not the end of my world. All right, so clearly I need to make the ribbon longer. I don't know what I was thinking, but I do kind of like a little ribbon on there, I think. So let me decide if I want that one or the skinny one. That one is wired. That thicker one is wired. So that one's wired, so I like that. We think alike, Kim. And this one is not wired. So I'm not sure which way I want to go with that, so we'll see. I got that one too long. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I like the ribbon. And I think I like this ribbon. Y'all tell me. This one I think might be too wide, or it's definitely not long enough right now. So either I need to make it longer, or I need to just stick with the other one. Let's try one with it long, and then we'll see. We'll see what we like. I'll do one where it's a little bit longer, and then we'll pick the ribbon. Okay, so there is the wide ribbon, and I'm thinking I would do it on both sides of the beads. So which ribbon do you think you kind of like? I have a thought that I like. It's like you read my mind, Vicki Keller. Oh yeah, raffia would be cute. And you know what? It wouldn't be bad. I don't even think it would be bad if you went back and added raffia afterwards. But which ribbon do you guys like? Let me get it out of your way. Do you like the wider ribbon, or do you like the green and the thinner ribbon? The stripes or polka dots? Let's see what you think. What say you? Stripes or polka dots? I think either one would be cute, honestly. The skinny one? I'm thinking the skinny one too. So let's just tie. I'll tie a little bit less of it, so maybe I won't waste so much. Anybody else say skinnier? The delay has been so bad lately on Facebook. It's terrible. Oh, hey, Lynn. I didn't know you had hopped on. Okay, so I'm going to take this back. And then, guys, this is what I do with my ribbon. I have a lot of ribbon. And honest to goodness, next Friday, we're going to have a ribbon unboxing. If you need ribbon and you want, like, different ribbon that you can't find just any old where, go to craftoutlet.com. They have so much ribbon. And I ordered like 17 rolls of ribbon. I ordered like 17 rolls of ribbon. I got bee ribbon. I got bicycle ribbon. I got, I don't even know, carrots. What else did I get? Lemons. I got all kinds of ribbons. So if you like ribbons and you want some things that are different from where you get everywhere else, go to craftoutlet.com. And they didn't pay me for that. I wish they would, because I ordered a whole bunch of ribbon the other day from them. But I love their ribbon. Craftoutlet.com. Yep, you will love their ribbon. All right, so we're just going to keep doing this. I'm actually going to move this out of the way because I can do this part later. And I might, you know, I think I've got some raffia somewhere. I might tie a little raffia in it too. But look at that. Is that not adorable? That is so stinking cute. I just love that. And so here's what I used. I used vinyl and my silhouette machine to cut this out and then heat pressed it on, but you could do it with an iron. And then these, I used the egg transfers. Okay. So that's what I got. And then if you were to go online and order the little banners, you order them in ones. They come as one, but they're not very expensive. I can't remember how much they are, but they're not very expensive. And the little egg transfers are $14.99. So if you were to go on and order that, I will send you some paste packets so that you can try. And that's another thing. I did use paste on these, and I'll tell you why I did. Thanks, Kim. I use paste because I'm not going to wash these. So instead of waiting on ink to dry, I just did the paste because it dries quicker. So if you're going to do it like on something that you're going to wash or something, then definitely use ink. But I just use paste on these. I'm going to go and hang it. I don't know where I'm going to hang it at, but yes, I am going to post a picture of it, Kim. So I'm going to finish adding the rest of those ribbons to it, and then we'll go from there. And then here's a little trick for your ribbons. If you get the little safety pins with the little, well, y'all probably all already know this, but that's perfect for holding your ribbon, because my ribbon gets a mess, a big old mess. All right, Maria, you need to go back. Maria, I saw you just hop on. Go back and see the first one we did. It was super cute. All right, so the next one we are going to do is, if you remember, I had the kits for the luck banner. So now I've got an Easter banner. I just got to remember how these go. I don't guess it really matters as long as. And I'm thinking, guys, what I'm thinking on these is I'm going to do a tone on tone with them. That needs to go the other way because that looks terrible. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do with these is I just quickly painted them the other day. So there's a couple of them that might need a little bit of love. That one got pink in the purple in the pink. And I am going to go through and for sure I'm going to, oh yeah, I love that one. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to wax all of these just because I don't want these to pull up on my transfers. And like I said, I'm going very tone on tone. So I've pulled, I might get a different, I've pulled purple, but I can't remember which color it is. I think it's Regal. And I've pulled a yellow. Maybe I should look. Okay. This one is, I think it's buttermilk. Yeah, it's buttermilk. And this is marvelous. And then this is, oh, this is grape soda. And grape soda has been discontinued. And it was my favorite purple. They do that to me. Like, I love that iced coffee. Ooh, I'm probably making y'all seasick. I am selling these. I have 2 more or 3 more of these in the shop. They came as a whole set. All of it, it comes all kind of together. And then you just take it apart and then paint them. And then you can put them back together. All right, so then, like I said, I'm going to do these all tonal. So I've got my little transfers that I might use. Y'all know I love the house transfers. So I brought the house transfers. Let me grab them out. The backgrounds. And I've got polka dots. And I thought I had that herringbone, but this one is one of my favorites. I have about used it to where it has no more stick to it. But that's all right. All right, so I'm going to put this one on here. Can you see? Barely. And I want to make sure I got it all the way to the bottom, which I did not. So let me do that. And I want to make sure that I'm not cutting off any of the top edges either too much. Okay. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the grape. Let me stir that up. This grape has not been used in a while, so it is not going to stir like a good person will do. We may have to come back to the grape, or I may have to get another. There's another purple up here that I want to try that I haven't even tried yet. So this is the new purple. Let's use the one you can get, because that grape you can't get. This is called Wisteria. Let's use it. Let's see what it looks like. I haven't even gotten to open it. It's brand new. A brand new color that just came out with this catalog. So I've been wanting to use it anyways. So I'm going to spray some more water in this grape. And before I put everything up tonight, I'm going to go back and try to stir it a little more. All right, so this is brand new, so it needs to be stirred up for sure. And the new pastes are coming, they're a little bit like whipped. So they do take a little bit of work. Like the other ones, when you got a new paste, it didn't take as much work to stir it up so well. But these are taking a little bit of, I don't know if it's the pigment that's in these or what, but the last one I opened new like that, and I can't remember what color it was. It was one of the new colors. I had trouble. I mean, it wasn't, there's nothing wrong with it. It just, you just kind of have to stir it a little longer. Usually when they're brand new and you stir them up, they're beautiful and ready to go right out of the package. But the last two, I've had to do a little more work. Oh, the one that makes a grape soda? Oh, well, that's good to know, Vicki. All right, are we about there? This grape. Oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel, and I just need to remember to move my stuff over to YouTube. All right, so apparently I have moved all of my squeegees somewhere. I bet they're all where I cleaned them, sitting by the sink, because it's like that thing is supposed to be full of squeegees. All right, so now this is my intent is for this to be tonal. I'm hoping it's not too tonal to the point of where we can't even see it. All right, so let's see what we got. Oh. Okay, it is very, very light. Let me see if you can see. Oh, you can see it, I think. It is very, very light, and I'm fine with that. That is really kind of, I really didn't want very much, but just a little bit of a background. All right, so let's do the other purple one while I've got purple out. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Vicki. Yeah, I love that grape soda. All right, so let's do the other purple one while we're here. And you know what? Let's just, while we've got purple out, let's just do this one in the same pattern, just so that we don't have to worry about cleaning a transfer. Now, if you're going to transfer, like this one for me is real, I've used it so much that it's about to lose its sticky. If you will put the paste kind of in the middle and then spread in one direction at a time, not just kind of go back and forth and all over, you can kind of make that work. And it'll also help hold it down for you. I hope this is not drying out too fast on me from where I did the other one. Okay, so let's see what we think. Now, what do y'all think about that tone on tone? Do you like that? I like tone on tone. I know it's not for everybody. Okay, so here's the deal. Right here, looks like I had a little drying in my screen, so it's not going through. So, and I can tell it's drying because of the way it's picking up. So I may have to lay that one back over. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can get it over and see. Do you see right there where, well, maybe on that one side, it didn't really come through very well. It dried in the screen, and you can see that it dried in the screen because when I was squeegeeing it on, it balled up. So I may have to look at that one again, but I was just trying to not have to clean transfers in between. All right, and then let's see. Let's do stripes and let's do polka dots. We'll do stripes and polka dots. How about that? Oh, okay. That's fine, Jordan. You should really watch the one I did with the banners at the beginning. It was a really cute banner also. All right, so let's do polka dots with the pink. So let me open my polka dot pattern. And I will tell you, I'm so glad we have a big, or we had, I still have a couple of them, a big polka dot pattern. It was big polka dots, but it was also a huge transfer. And it was really hard to use because when you're using those big old patterns, it's hard to get those things laid on there and then move them. And I think I can get both of these underneath this at the same time. All right. Ooh, this one's sticky. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a little fuzzing, y'all, because I pulled that up and it was super duper sticky. All right. I think that I can lay the pink, both of them on here. They'll both fit on this, so it should both work, right? And then I'm going to lay the polka dot pattern on them. And away we go. We're going to knock this out quick. Hey, Allison. I wonder, Allison, are you scrolling or are you really there? Let me know if you're really there. Allison is my nephew's wife, and they just drove all night from New Hampshire to Tennessee. Okay, so my marvelous got a little dried up too. I don't know why mine, I must not have put it on tight the last time. We may have to give it a little water and come back to it too, because it's taken, I don't want to sit here and y'all have to watch me mix paste. But this is also one of the new colors. So I think it's kind of been acting the same way. I don't even know what to tell you the texture's like. It's just different. And it's a little bit harder to get it mixed back up. But you can you can definitely get it reconstituted. So I think what I'm going to do though is I think I may put some water in it and let it sit. Let me put some water in it and let it sit. And then let me just grab a different pink if I can find one that I like. And I think will match that pink. That one was perfect. All right, so I think I've got pinks that are a little lighter, but I think they'll be okay. Let's see if that's, I must have not done a very good job with closing my paste, because that one feels like it was doing the same thing. Like I had a hard time opening it. Okay. We are all right. Here we go. I did have a place where it looks like it had started to dry out, but I also still have some that's really good. So I don't know. All right, so we're just going to put a little bit on there, and I'm going to get me another squeegee. And put this pink on. I really would rather have used that marvelous. Like, I might be sad. But like I said, these banner blocks, or the wood for these, I did get them from a wholesaler. And so I do have them in sets so that you can make your own banner for this if you want these. And I want to think they're like $13 for the whole set. And then you obviously would paint it and string it and pretty it up however you wanted to. And here's the thing, you could just paint it and be done with it. You could Mod Podge scrapbook paper to it instead of chalking it. There's lots of options. Oh, I like this pink anyways, I think. I might be happier with this pink. Oh. It's the iris and raspberry. Okay. I bought the banner sets from a wholesale place, Vicki. So I bought them to sell at the shop, but they also have a front end market if you want to buy them straight from their website. It's foundationsdecor.com has these, or you can get them from me. My price is the same as their wholesale, but like I said, if you want to get several of them, that's where you can go. You can go there and order them straight from them. All right, so I've got those done. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Let's see if we can open a paste that doesn't require lots of work tonight. All right, so now let's see, what else did I bring over? I'm going to use this big herringbone pattern one because I do them both at the same time. All right. And those of you that came in late, you definitely want to go back and watch the beginning because we did, oh, I did not clean that very well. So I'm going to need to wipe this one off. I've got some chalk in my screen. And if you see that, where there's chalk in your screen, that's not going to go, the other new fresh chalk is not going to go through there if there's chalk in your screen. So I'm just going to clean that off real quickly. I must have had a day of chalking where I was a little lazy at the end. Does anybody else do that? Get a little lazy at the end? All right, so there we go. We got that cleaned off. I am going to use this though to hold these. And then really, this needs to go this way up and down. Not. Can I get them both on there? This way. Oh, maybe. It might be a little tight, but we're going to try it, y'all. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not going to work because It's going to go right to the edge. All right, so I'll do this one, and then I'll do the other one. All right, so this is buttermilk, and I think buttermilk, well, they may have gotten rid of buttermilk too. It may have changed too. Every paste I've had today is really, really dry. It must not have weathered very well in the heat here. I mean, not in the heat, but in the cold where we had the heat running all the time. Because this one is also struggling to be made into the right consistency. So let me see if I can get it. I should have opened these before I started. That's what should have happened. I should have checked these before I started because I didn't have any idea that they were going to need. Although I will say I probably haven't used buttermilk since last springtime. Oh, there it's coming. Because I'm not a huge yellow fan, so I don't usually use it except for when I'm doing spring flowers or something. So, but it's reconstituting, guys. You just got to have a little bit of muscle power in those arms. Okay, so now let's put this one on here, and then we'll be ready to start putting it together. I don't know if I'm going to put anything on the eggs parts or not. Probably not. Okay, so I got to be thinking, I probably got that a little thick still, about how fast I need to be working because I don't want this to dry on me for sure. So I probably should have gotten a bigger squeegee instead of one of these little ones. That's all right. We'll live. We'll make it. We'll make it. But they have these little banners for that company that I get them from. They have them for all kinds of holidays. And so, see, that one's another one. It's very, very, very tonal to that. I don't even know if you can, but I do like it. Just barely being able to see it. Okay. If I had had Bumblebee, I might have liked that one a little bit better because I think it would have been just a tad darker. All right, so I'm going to try to work fast and be able to work down through that part where I've already used it once. We'll see. Because I sure don't want that to dry like it did on my purple. My hurrying is not making me very neat, though. I'm being very sloppy with my paste. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, it worked. So that one is done. Oh, let's not put it on top of the other one. Okay, so let me move this out of the way because it needs to be cleaned. I think we are, let's see what you guys think. Okay, so here's what we have to string this together. I did paint like I did the other one. I painted some beads to go in between, just like I did the other one. And I get my beads unfinished on Amazon. All right, so if I do that, let's see, I painted everything the same color, so I gotta be careful about how I put everything together. I think this works. Okay, that doesn't put any of the same shapes together or anything like that. Okay, so then if I do purple or do yellow, purple, pink, yellow. All right, what do y'all like? Where'd my other one go? Oh, it's over there. It's hanging over there on my computer. All right, so here's what we got now. Now all I need to do is just put these parts together. So I'm going to put my hot glue gun on, and then I'm going to put up all of my paste, and then we're going to be ready to put this little banner together too. Now again, if you wanted to, you could also do some pasting on the eggs. You could put some scrapbook paper on the eggs. You can put scrapbook paper on the eggs. That would be cute too. You could just paint them. Hey guys, how are y'all? Hey Connie, hey Nancy. You could just paint them. You could, like I said, Mod Podge the scrapbook paper on them. Anybody think of any other ways that you could cover up these banner and eggs cutely? I did one of the St. Patrick's Day one with scrapbook paper, and it was cute. Okay, I'm trying a hard time getting the lid on that. There we go. All right, and then those of you that just came on, you definitely want to look at the other one that we did earlier. We did 2 banners. So I need a little more Lysol wipes to get everything off of my hands. And then all we're waiting on is the glue gun to heat up. So I did another live earlier today, guys. And so if you've got little kids at home, I don't think anybody that's on right now has them, but if you've got little kids, Lynn, your nephew and niece, we took the small chips and put the small little icons on there, the small little transfers. They come in a set of 12. You do 2 of them on 2 different chips. Every one you do 2 of them. And then at the end, they've had a little arts and crafts, and they have a memory game at the end, because then you turn them over, and you remember that memory game where you had to match everything? So they turn them over and see if they can get it. This is not hot yet. I can press on this all I want to. There ain't nothing coming out of it yet because it's not hot enough. Let me see if I can move some more stuff out of my way. So, how is the quarantine going with everybody? Who is sick of being at home? And I did go get my taxes done today. The guy did meet me for my taxes, and I was very, very happy. It turned out very well. I was a little worried. We've not had the best luck the last couple of years with taxes. So that worked. It worked out well today. But we had to close the shop because all of the other people who worked there were only 2 or 3 of us that were really willing to work. So I'm like, I just got new spring clothes. Oh, you played it and you watched it? That's good. Those are cute. That's cute for little kids' games. Nice little something. It's a nice little, if you're homeschooling, here's the thing. You get your arts homeschooling lesson, and then you get to do a little learning and memory game. And there you go. Look at all that stuff you got out of that one lesson. Okay, so I will say my glue gun is not being my friend today. I don't like to stay home either. Oh, this is your spring break. That's right. But you're going to have another week of spring break too, right? Lynn, are y'all having to do like lessons on the computer and stuff for them? Like, what are y'all going to do next week? Are you going to have to do lessons like computer learning, or what are y'all doing? And I will tell you guys, what was on this before was those little pop-up dots. So you could definitely put these back together with pop-up dots. I know, right? Well, I'm going to put them on my, well, I have a clothing boutique, Maria, that I do also. And so I guess I'll put them on my Facebook page on that, because the UPS man just brought them today, and I'm like, well, I guess I will undo those and put them up on Facebook, because they can't go to the shop. But like I said, if you didn't want to use a hot glue gun, like if you were doing this with kids and you didn't want them doing a hot glue gun, you could definitely use, oh, I just burnt my finger with a hot glue gun. You could definitely put them on together with pop-up dots that you get in the scrapbooking section. You're still going out. Yeah, no working from home. Nope. Yeah, you don't know. I asked Eric the other day, I'm like, what are you going to do after the week's over? Do you have to start doing stuff on the computer? And he's like, I don't know. But sometimes he just likes to say, I don't know, because he wants to get off the phone. You know how teenagers are. But when I called them today, when Allison and Kyle drove home, and I called, I was like, I know that my favorite place to go when I'm home is Zaxby's. And I know that it's Kyle's too. So when I called and Eric answered the phone, he said he was eating lunch. I said, I bet I know where you are. He said, we're at home. And I said, oh, I was going to say Zaxby's. And he was like, and Jill, you can't eat out? And I was like, oh, yeah, you can't, can you? Y'all, don't let me spell this wrong either. E-A-S next. Okay, so then after I get this done, we're going to thread it. Oh, I thought I had too many letters there for a minute. I was like, I got too many letters. You see why I'm a math teacher, y'all. Spelling is not normally my friend. I'm about to be done with this hot glue gun because I'm terrified I'm going to burn myself, which is normally what happens. All right, so I've got that all together, so I'm going to unplug that because no sense wasting the hot glue. I am going to put it on that so that it doesn't just drip on my table. Move that out of the way. Okay, so we're ready to string this back together. Oh, yeah. I know that I'm really worried about people not being able to work. That is a scary thought. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can string it with this because I had a ton left over from that last one. All right, so if I'm gonna do that, we're gonna go down to the end and I'm just gonna make my little loop to make my end. Well, now I forgot how to do it. Like, hello, Jill. You just did this 15 times today. There we go. All right, so there's the loop that I'm going to hang it with. And then I'm going to start threading it through. And I already have, from the last one that we did, I already have the piece of tape on the end. So I've got enough little beads painted for there to be a pink, a purple, and a yellow. And then we're going to string the beads to the end. Now, here's the thing. On this one, if you wanted to, you could. Uh-oh, I got a knot in my thread. Well, we're going to have to go from right there because y'all have a knot right there. So I'm going to leave myself enough to make me another end. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to string this through. So I want this to come up, so I'm going to string it through this way, coming up through it, and then down through that. Okay, so then I got to pull everything through. This is the worst part to me, is this pulling everything through. I don't have much patience for this. Okay, I am going to knot right here, y'all, just because I don't want them to try to go behind it. And I want to say the last time when I did that, I had to knot it like 2 times. Just stop that. It'll be better when we do the next one. I don't know what I just did there. All right. Yeah, I did a little crazy something right there. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a knot in this. Yeah. Well, I lost my beginning. I'm going to go ahead and put a knot in this. There we go. I was like, I lost which end is the beginning and which end is the end. And I put it all the way to the back so that it didn't slip through that. And then now what we're ready to do is we're ready to put another set of beads. So I went with, I think I went pink first. Yeah, pink, then yellow. Nope, pink, then purple, because my purple bead is a little bit bigger than my other two. Now the beads I got in like a multi-size package. I mean, they all came separately, but I mean, they all came in the same box, but they were bagged separately. It wasn't like I had to pick through them to find all the same size. They were all bagged by the size. And here's the other thing. I can definitely do like we did on that last one. I brought some small ribbons over here. We definitely could put some ribbons on this to help it from moving. And then, okay, so these letters, Lisa, I have, are you talking about right here, Vicky? Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have one of them do that anyway. So, I got these, Vicky. I have these to sell at the shop. I think they're $13. Or if you want to, you can get them online. I get them wholesale, but you can get them online, and his price is not very much different from my wholesale price. It's foundationdecor.com. And they have them for all kinds of holidays. I want to move that as close as I can to the back of that letter. And I didn't get very close, so let me try to move that down again. I just don't want that letter moving toward the beads. All right, so there we go. So this stringing it honestly is the part to me that I don't enjoy because it takes a while. So this one, my plan is to just do this. I do have some ribbon. I might try it and see what I think, but I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me string this all the way through. I will, once I get them all strung and done, I will post some pictures. I need to put ribbons. Oh, my beads. Yeah, I don't care. I just decided to keep those the same order on those, so I don't mind that they're together like that. Okay, so here's what I do have. I do have this pink and kind of a blue, and I have a yellow ribbon. So I could, like on this one, I could, let me get the thingy out of this. So this is, I just have the small ribbons that would match these. On the others, I used a little bit different ribbon. But what I may do is I may just go through and tie a little bit of ribbon just to give it a little bit of something else. And then, let's see, I could tie yellow on this side of this one. But my ribbons are all different. So I don't know if I'm going to like the fact that my ribbons are all, I don't think I'm going to like the fact that the ribbons are all different. That's going to bother me. So I'm going to pick a ribbon and go with it. So I think I'm just going to pick this color ribbon since I don't have that ribbon in any of the beads or the banner pieces. So like Miss Vicky says, it will divide that up a little bit too. All right, so here we go. We're going to put those on there. I'm going to finish this one. I will also post a picture of it. Let me show you, for those of you that didn't see the first one. This one, I took our little banners that you can buy on my website. They're the small 5x7 banners. I did the, well, you can't really see because I got all this other crap there. And then this is vinyl that I just heat pressed on. And then I used the Easter eggs patterns and then some little ribbon. And so that's what this one's going to look like. So I'm going to finish them. I got to tie the ribbons on all of them. I'm going to finish them all, and I'll post a picture when I'm done. Do 3 ribbons together? Okay, I'll try that, Vicki, and see what I think. Oh, All of y'all are saying that. So, alrighty then. And there's my sister hopping on now. You'll have to go back and watch the replay, Amy. Although she's probably very happy. My nephew's at home, and I'm sad because they're all there, and I'm not. And we have so much fun when we're all together. So, anyways, I'm going to finish making these. I will post a picture when they're both done, and I will see you guys later. I hope you all have a great weekend. My husband just sent me I saw it on Facebook already, the picture of a house plan that said, mapping out my weekend trip or something like that. But yeah, that's where, thank you, Maria. I guess we're all going to be at home this weekend. And I haven't stayed at home, y'all. Although I will say, I tried to go get my nails the other day, and she would not let me come in there and get my nails done because I've been on a cruise. Where are y'all eating at, Amy? Where'd y'all get your food from? All right, I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. I got nothing else to do, right? We might as well craft. Bye, guys.